Okay, I'd like to talk a little bit about how the homework should be presented. I think it's best that we put all of the homework in one Excel worksheet, workbook. Now it's going to have a lot of worksheets and we'll have to label them all, but it's probably easier to do that than to submit a whole bunch of different files. So I'd like to show you how I think you should go about the homework. First, you would open an Excel worksheet like this, and you want to get it ready for PHStat. You're going to use PHStat as a tool on occasion, so we have to add that in. So what I have to do is go to my files and find PHStat. There it is right there. I click on that and it says enable macros, and I enable the macros, and I just now have add-ins up here. That means PHStat's ready to go. Now, I'll say the first problem, I don't need it. Really, all I need is to write a text answer to a question. So what I would do is just go to insert that symbol there and insert a text box right there. And then I'll just type in the question that I was asked and the answer. So I'll just make up a question that I'm asked, and then I'll make up a real quick gibberish answer. So that's how I would do that. And then I would go down here and right click on the sheet number 1 and rename it, and I'll call it 1.1, say. That would be first chapter, first problem. Okay, so that's how a text answer would work, and I could have several of those before I ever get to an actual problem. Now, when I'm doing a problem, I need to go to a new worksheet, so I click plus down there. It puts me on sheet number 2. And for example, let's do the example problem on page 71. I believe it's example 2.13, and let's do that one. Now on that one, they give me a data sheet, an Excel data sheet that has data on it, so I don't have to type it all in. So what I have to do is go find that file and get that data and put it on here. So I'll go into my files again and look for Excel datasheet, and there it is there. And this one is called movie revenues. So I got to find the movie revenues file. Got a ways to go yet. Movie revenues. There it is right there. So I open that one, movie revenues, and there it is. There's the data. I copy that data. Control C, copying that data. Now I can close this file because I'm going to use my homework file. So I'm on sheet 2. I'm going to copy and paste now, Control V. Now I've pasted the data that I got from the data file, and it's in my homework file now. So let's just take a look at this problem. This problem is asking me to do a time series plot of movie revenue versus time. So I can do that with PHStat. So let me click Add-ins, PHStat. That would be under Descriptive Statistics. It would be a, let's see, scatter plot. That's what we want, scatter plot. The Y variable would be the revenue. The X variable would be the year. And I click OK, and there is my scatter plot. Now it doesn't look like the one that's in the text on page 71. That's because they chose a different chart. So let me right click here. Down here it says change chart type. I change the chart type to the one where there's a line going through it. That's that one. Say OK. Now I've got the exact chart that they have in the textbook. I didn't put the title in. I could have done that and had the same exact title they have on page 71. So now I've done that problem, let's say. So now I need to go down here where it says scatter plot and right click it to rename it. Now I'm going to just push the left arrow over, and we'll say that this is chapter 2, problem 2. So that's my 2.2 scatter plot. That is what that is. So I'll know what I'm looking for when I look through your homework. Okay, so that's my idea on how to get your homework done. One workbook with a bunch of worksheets that you rename with all the different chapters and problem numbers against all your charts and text answers. Okay, if you have any questions for that, please let me know in the forum. Okay, see you.